Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State. The blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pandas offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. That completion delivers a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Nifty little dance step. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hard running there. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Louisville's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized. And
the receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Trying to take it back. The 30. And just an outstanding return takes it back to the 7-yard line.
The offense tries a little razzle-dazzle. They try and dial up a flea flicker, but the defense was not fooled. They stayed home in the back end, and they ended up coming up with the pick.
He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Pandas! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Trying play action. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to ride this running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by them.
And that ball is picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Stone. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Ashby. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. He hauled that one in down.
Towards the back is incomplete.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we're going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On second down, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Parrish. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Buying some time as he moves left. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Field goal is good. The Pandas will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 4. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the sweet feet. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession, he lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They're going back to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to scramble. Made a defender miss. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Wow, this offense.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And he's out of bounds short of the goal line. He almost found a way to convert that fake. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. The short hands, it's Sheffield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. Stopped after making the catch.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. How about that last drive drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Pandas! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision now. They decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. At the 35, he's open. Off he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.